Never before had a goblin emerge from the darkness to impart its wisdom upon humanity. Until now. This is Grime Sliming On. Gather, my gremlins, and welcome to Grime Sliming On. On this dark and stormy night, we are going to take a complete look at the entire Summer Drop series. Stick with us.
The storm is slowly rolling, and the little gremlins are frolicking on the floor. I've decided that the first one we're gonna do is the Mountain Go. It has been so long since Grime purchased this. He didn't remember much about it. So, and with these, there's not too much. It's nice that they, if you did want to keep it sealed and sell it, it's nice that they keep a UPC on it, so at least you can track it. Real quick, let me look and see. Yeah, it ends in 829. It's 458. So look at one more too, just to make sure. Yep, and this one's different too. So nothing to look at as far as that goes, but it is a nice, could be sealed product. I watched another opening and saw what some of the, generally there's a secret card along with the secret layer, and I don't know if it's always the same one. There seemed to be quite a bit of value in that, so Grime is very excited. These boxes are pretty nice too, by the way, guys. I'm not saying like you could necessarily sell them or whatever, but the way that if they're built the same, which they are, they will have this little flap that tucks in, and they're very like velvety soft to the touch. If the camera shakes here, it's because, can you hear my gremlin down there frolicking? Princess of the Second Moon of Mars found a new fuzz toy. So anyhow, all right, the Mountain Go. And I believe that this is like the Serum Visions one, if you're familiar with that one. I believe this is 4 copies of the same card, I believe. And right off the bat, Grime just wants to say, this is stunning. I'm monitoring the camera. Let's get this out of that sleeve. But that, it's stunning. I mean, that's the word for it. And that's behind this. And so unless it gets worse, Grime bought special optical tools. Let's see, the box is great. You can hang on to it. It does open up pretty easily if it like drops or whatever, but anyhow. Now what I wanted to do before we unveil what that secret card is, well, I want to do that at the end. I want to spend a nice long time. I guess long's the wrong word, but I just want to spend some time really looking at these cards. So get this first. You know, it looks like I can give you the same view without it. what'll be easier to do here. We'll ignore that we saw that. Just won't look over there. So we can take the whole thing in. So it looks like, I mean, it's a lightning bolt, particularly coming from another dimension, possibly. I've been to quite a few, so. Foiling's very nice. Grime would call that mirrored. Very straight card, by the way. So, you know, for the ones that they got wrong, looks like that one's right. Let's set that right there. One for 3 damage. Wonder what that would do to standard. Destroy. It would do 3 damage to standard. Alright, let's get in there closer on that artwork. This one is, what is that? Let me get out the tool for this one. Let's see. Get a nice. Grime promises he'll try to get better at this. Just gotta find the sweet spot. Yeah. Maybe there isn't one. So it looks like it's like some kind of behemoth. Again, they're all the same art, or sorry, different art on the same card. The lightning bolt. So that's, yeah, like a gargoyle sloth. So, I mean, you know, they make those now, so. This one, clearly that's like a dragon. There we go, I got a nice light there. Nice. So much for Grime's special optical tool, right? But I think we got a much better viewer than most people. Look at the top of that. Do you see that? Maybe here. Maybe that's where it'll come in handy. Look at that. Yeah, it looks like I just kind of hone in on it and then just shove it in front of it. The skull. Right, well. Took a bit, but it got it working. Let's try that technique with this one a little bit. Get the light centered where we want, and then pop it in there. Yeah. That's very cool. And the artwork goes down through the bordering. And you can see the peaks and stuff there. Wow, wonderful. That's great. Here, let's do the especially if you're buying them now, you're spending a pretty penny on them. So you really want to know what you're getting, and I'm happy to show you. We're doing an extensive look at them. All right, now they went lighter with the glue. Everyone's been saying that, and I agree. It was sticking so much. Okay. Now I believe this is what he got in the video that I saw. And it's a good one. They seem to be putting all the same ones in now. Now we're getting it, guys. If you stuck around, maybe it was worth it. And if you did, make sure you like the video, please. It helps, like, with logarithms and all that scientifical stuff. I'm gonna leave that just straight up in the package. I love the stained glass walkers. I wonder when they're going to change it to something else. So we're gonna take a really quick break, and we'll be right back with the next box, guys. Stick with us. And here we have the tattoo pack. All the packages are the same. They're on the outside are gonna be the same, besides the little title there. So I'm not gonna show any of that. I won't make too many more comments on the texture of this, but it's definitely cool. And then on these, I don't know if I had pointed that on the last one. Ironic full sleeves, right? As far as the storage goes, yeah, I think it's a nice little gold lettering. Okay. Everybody was complaining about the amount of glue, and they definitely seem to have gone on the lower side. Toss that over there. That is amazing artwork. Just the colors pop. It's almost like a cartoon it's like a cotton candy wizard. Makes me hungry to even look at it. Wow, just great. composition, yeah, everything about it. You know what it does remind me of? If any of you are old enough to remember the Barg 2s, or you're just, you know, temporary tattoos in general, something a lot like that. Here, let me try that again. Oh, hello, Sarah. All right. Blood artist. Just beautiful. All shades on the are red, of course. It's a vampire. Well thought out, but well played on that one. All of these. I saw the previews. I was so impressed with them, but just to hold them, they're even better. Where's Eternal Witness? Our lives are etched on our bodies, memories illustrated on the skin. Oh yeah, I forgot to read the flavor on the other two cards. We'll take a look here in a second. I feel like it's... There we go. I'm trying to hold it too close. That gives us, I think, our best view. Human shaman. Shaman. And the spell pierce. Let's see if this works like this. Not very clearly. The spell pierce says, a great wizard always has a few surprises up their sleeve. Funny. And the blood artist is great art requires pain, but not necessarily the artists. Nice. All right. Copy of Pithing Needle. This takes me back to when Grime first started seeing modern tattoos. Every couple 100 years they get popular again. But, all right. An Ink Moth Nexus. Coming right out of that cocoon there. Wow. Right, we're learning this one. There's another one that Grime has that we may try out, but I'm kind of liking where we're headed with this. All right. Oh, wow. I don't think that this one was handed out in all of them. I think that we just got a wonderful value and a amazing looking card. Wow, Liliana. Did that just happen? Guys, did that just happen? I thought this may have just be a plain. Maybe I didn't watch the openings close enough. Sometimes I just, to attain a certain level of knowledge, you just kind of got to keep things rolling in the background. Maybe I missed a certain part of it. Nah, Grime's kidding. Maybe he just didn't pay enough attention. But when you use a card and then you pull a card that you weren't expecting and it's just this special version of it, wow, the feeling. That's why we do this, for what Grime's feeling right now. Wow. Okay. All right. On that note, let's take a word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back, guys. And grab some glorbs. I finished my Thorgs, and thought it was time for a little glorbs. All right, so here we are, ornithological studies. For those of you that don't know, ornithology is the study of birds. Like I said before, we're not going to waste time looking at this box. We know about the silky straightness. I know that it's beautifully printed, I guess. I wonder if there's somebody who just pulled the cards out. Now, in the comments, let me know what you think. Who just pulled the cards out and threw this away? Because I can remember my first one, they didn't say anything about it. So, cheers, guys. So somebody had to throw it away and, like, you know, without digging through the trash. Real quick, I looked up the value of this in between, and as of today's date, it was selling for $85. So, wow. I don't think each one of them is aligned with a specific planeswalker. I think there's some of them that are a lottery, because I don't think, the price wasn't plummeting. So, yeah, okay, you know, hey, whatever. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I love the card. I may end up selling it. You know, if I can get $80 out of it real quick. And, you know, it probably will go up, honestly. But, make some other purchases that are a little smaller. You know, sometimes I like to spread out that stuff and occasionally get rid of the big card and, you know, get 10 smaller things. So, but hey, whatever you'd like to do. Whatever you'd like to do. My gremlins. All right, so Swan Song we've been staring at here. Counter target enchantment. Yeah, we're not judging the card. That's gorgeous. Now, I tend to splash blue. There's one Khalif deck that I did in Brawl. And honestly, I don't think I would really enjoy playing it until it's Historic Brawl. Nudge, nudge. You can really see like the ripples in the water. Let's go ahead. I'm sorry for you guys who just wanted to come and see what the planeswalkers were. Grime is about 400 years old, so Now, I am probably going to, well, I am going to continue using this magnifying glass. I'll just let you guys know, because I think it's super cool, and you really get to see the definition and, you know, live out the depth of the cards. But if you have any comments specifically on how I'm using it, I'm open for critique in that sense. So let's put that right off to the side there. All right, and here's a Birds of Paradise. Beautiful. Now, Grime has managed, or has decided, I guess, to keep a couple of the current copies from the guild kits. But other than that, this is the only other edition. And this one will not be parting my collection. Here we go. Check this out. All right, hold on. Get rid of that. If you get the wrong glare on it, you could really screw with it. Let's see if I hold it there. There we go. That's probably the best we could do. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. It's one of the best ramp cards ever. Let's see if there's any elements of this that are any better for any reason. Just for future knowledge, you know, when I do these openings that are artwork, you know, maybe I'll do something in the title. I don't know, a slow look at something or whatever. I haven't quite decided yet. And yeah, but anyhow, very cool. Oh, wonderful. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. If you guys can't tell, I really enjoyed that one. It's funny how the magnification works. It's almost about the same size if I hold it there, or if I move it close and hold it there. Like, it's really not that big of a difference. Nice. But yeah, if you are a subscriber to this channel, then you're gonna want to watch some cool arena decks, and you're gonna want to take long, relaxing, chill looks at some cool stuff that only somebody who can sell it off for the money back can afford to buy most of the time. So again, which is why Liliana, Grimy Goblin is the eBay store that I have things on. So, you know, check that out or whatever. You can message me directly if you need to. Some of the card prices are just like set super high, so I don't have to constantly monitor them, so I don't necessarily want that price, but sometimes it means that's where I think it's going. But yeah, Liliana, it might be up for $80 later if anybody wants it. Who knows? If you check the market, it looks like it's been holding pretty well. And honestly, I think that the stained glass planeswalker inclusion in this stuff is going to end suddenly. If I had to make a prediction, I would say with the ooze stuff, they may change it. But within 3 sets, or I'd be surprised. Or it's going to get redundant, in my opinion. You know, in Grime's opinion, that's what. So, I love owls. So anyhow, all right. Devscape. We were ripping through this video at first just to kind of get it going, and like I said, just when the art's there, you should enjoy it. This may be the only time I hold these cards. Oh, I can do better. There we go. There we go. These days, 6 mana doesn't seem like a lot, which is why I'm worried about a few cards that do the ramping. Keenan Butter, Prodigy. But because it's just so easy. It's like you have to destroy, 2 or 3 things, or else you're fighting a 6/8 with trample that creates 3 creatures every time it. Ooh, now this is not a valuable regular card, but as far as the stained glass planeswalkers, I believe this is in the top 5 or 6. If Grime had to estimate right now, 1850. It's August 25th, 2020. Not that it's about the money, but Thorg and I were talking earlier about these as investments, because a lot of people were discussing it online, and I just think that they're great. Its artwork isn't nice. I don't really get into it, but just the inclusion cards tend to be worth, even with all these new releases, 20 to 80 to 100% really of the. Doesn't look good with the. Right, yeah, it looks funky. All right, we'll take that. It's just the inclusion. So yeah, you wait, like 2 or 3 years to get the cards, but I pulled this card and this card. I believe that $105 is a pretty fair estimate of what I could get for both of these. And the whole Summer Drop series was, heck, I don't remember. Somebody put in the comments 2 something. I don't know. But anyhow, these are just the cards I didn't pay for. I mean, we knew they'd be in there at this point, or we'd probably get something. We didn't get something. People would be pretty disappointed. Stained glass. Imagine going to church. Well, really seeing any of these, but yeah, really like. Yep, there we go. And yeah, welcome to the church of. Take a seat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then this one has zombies in it. Those are great. Wow. Okay, you know what? We're at the 14-minute mark. Not that I'm trying to hurry, like I said, but I'm actually looking for a new sponsor. We're going to go ahead and skip a commercial break because we don't have any. Can you feel the heart of steel? And just a teaser, we will take one quick break after this one. And then we are going to The Path Not Traveled, which I'll talk about. Well, you know what? You know what? We are going to take a quick break. I'm going to go ahead and refresh. Because I just don't want to be rushed. Yeah, like I said, put your money where your mouth is. I will take the time to do this teaser. Actually, I'll do a few teasers because everybody is locked up at home right now. We got nothing else to do. We're gonna do Can You Feel the Heart of Steel? All right, which I'm excited about, but not quite as much about The Path Not Traveled. And if you don't know about this one, and you're anything like Grime, you'll love it. I didn't look at it for a long period of time. I've learned to not overexpose myself to these products, just so that you retain that excitement when you get them. I'm not saying pre-order anything or whatever, but like if you just spend all your time like studying and for whatever reason, then by the time it gets here, it's like, yeah, okay. So, I said I was gonna hit you up with a ton of teasers. Now, when you buy the whole Summer Drop series from Secret Lair, now we know what's in it as far as style. Style is the right word. Anyhow, there is an enemy fetch land in here. So, stay tuned. Stay tuned. You know what? We'll scrape the bottom of the barrel and go. We'll find anybody we can for a sponsor. We'll be right back, folks. Slime with us.
Folks, Stable Steve here. I don't care how much money or what the problem is. Come on down, give me your money. Guarantee you. I'll give you the explosives to take care of it. Come on down to Stable Steve's Expired Explosives. You won't regret it.
Box 4 of 5 for anybody who is aware of the number of secret layers in some drop series. Feel the heart of steel. The answer is yes. So pull this out. Just set that sideways. Very detailed. There we go. That's the best view right there. I love the foiling, but oftentimes, you can outshine the detail in it. Let's go ahead and try secondary little tool here. Let's see if you have to excuse me while I learn how to use all these. I think they both have their uses, though. this on the big screen. It's such a dark card. I mean, I know that's, you know, in the title. There we go. I think that's about as clear as we're gonna get it. It's almost like just a shiny card. Like it almost isn't a foil. I mean, I know that's weird to say, but I did it. I said it anyway. And the foreshadowing card. Because, you know, some people may say, how can they do a card that looks so much like the Transformers? I know what the answer is. Because they own the rights to the Transformers. So, yes, if there's an Optimus Prime card, Grime's gonna have a couple of them for sure. Now, that's not what this is, but what I am saying is I think they're gonna do it. I think you're gonna have Bumblebee. I don't know how they're gonna quite work out colors for certain ones, but 3 cards. Let's see if we can get a flyover for all of them. All right. Now we already got the Liliana, and what was the other one? Obnixilis. And then the first one is the one that came with all of them. So there's some of them that are always the same card is what it seems like. And some of them are kind of like a lottery. And I honestly don't know what this one is. But I did see an Ugin. And I think I saw a Karn that was coming up quite a bit. So any of those I'd be okay with. Yes! All right. And the reason why I picked both of those is because of the colorless theme. It does seem to tie in as to where originally it was just kind of like here and there. Should we take it out of the pack? Let's see what it looks like underneath the... I don't think we have to at all. Wow. Grime got his gold's worth out of this. If you guys had a secret lair, what did you pull? Did you pull any of the same ones? And I'm sure at this point we can find out online if everybody's pulling a Karn with Heart of Steel set, but I'm 95% sure that not everybody was pulling Lilianas. So there's at least, again, some variance. Like I said, I'm happy with a Karn anyhow. The choosing cards from outside the game or in Exile. It's not one that I've actually seen done in the game, but imagine if you exiled somebody's creature and then and then he hits the field, and then boom, it's back in your hand. that is an ultimate feel good for the player, and pretty high on the feel bad for the opponent. And the art's just great too. I don't currently have him slotted in a deck. I just haven't necessarily built it yet. And sometimes you just kind of got to gather the cards knowing that the other pieces will come. So, all right, quick break and we'll be right back. Here we are for the fifth and final secret layer of the Summer Drop series. Oh gosh, wow, wow. Come on. Get out of there. I looked a little bit more online. People seem to be having a bunch of trouble pulling these out from what I saw. I had trouble with a couple of them, as you saw, but none of them were too bad. I guess if I had to give advice, because it doesn't seem like anybody knows how, just make sure you, if you get them. Oh. I don't think I saw what it was. I'm not gonna let it process. All right. Oh yeah, this one they did that. Okay. Yeah, that one they glued the heck on it. Yeah, hopefully get it or not. Whatever. Wow, it's beautiful. Make a little adjustment there. Nice. Domri. Oh, for those who do not know, the backstory to this set is supposed to be the path not traveled. This is, I guess, the picture anyhow. The card is a reprint, but like it's here. I guess this is more aggressive Ajani, less traveled since he's such a peacemaker. And Domri Raid turned into a cowboy. I don't know exactly how that's different. Maybe he's, I don't know. He gathers the animals instead of letting them roam free. Is that it? That could be the parallel. Tamio, field researcher. Oh, you know what? We didn't. Some of you are probably like, I don't care. I do really want to see what the effect that this has, especially in viewing it on a screen later on. Nice. All right. Oh. Let's blow that one. At least there's going to be some climax with the mystery envelope If y'all haven't forgotten about that. This would be where she is an explorer instead of a bookworm. I don't know. Got to give me a little artistic license here on this one that we already caught a glimpse of. If she became a beauty queen, which she's a looker, all right. I mean, if you're into the slithery type, which I am. Swarm Queen, 20 something. Maybe that's just supposed to be 2020. That'll be, yep. That's great. The snake's got the little crown. Nice. I really do think I enjoy the bigger one better. Again, it's just more coverage. All right, now, from what I saw, in this one, it seems to be one of the planeswalkers out of the group here that is this one. And we'll find out. Yep. But I think I'm pretty sure everyone I've seen, it's actually been Domri. So I'm gonna give that a minute. Like, yeah, look how tough that was on there. The box itself ripped off. That's the box. That's the black box. The black box. Now, part of me wanted to almost keep this sealed. The mystery of which one it was could probably get somebody to pay a variation between the least and the most valuable of the lands at a future time. Because technically, I mean, it's a sealed product. Technically, this is a booster. But I made you promises, and I'm going to keep them. Plus, I want to see what it is. Verdant Catacombs. You can see me in there too. I don't think that's the as far as value goes. As far as usability, I played these colors. I'm not sure what I'll do. I'll probably check the market, see where it is. And because like I was saying earlier, I like to sometimes sell off the bigger value cards and get, 10 cards of value. Pick them out ahead of time so that, you know what you're trading for. But we'll see. Also wouldn't mind hanging on to this. Grime could always build his collection. What great artwork there. Let's see if we can get any sort of zoom on that back. Even better. The glare is nice. There we go. That's beautiful. Well, thanks for gathering here on this stormy night with me, my gremlins. And thanks for watching Grime Slamming On. I hope that you catch us next time. This is Grime, sliming off.